Alright, we're back with Braid. I'll point out that the game actually just launched me right in here. I didn't have to go through any menus or anything, so that was kind of cool. Obviously, we are still on the hunt for the final puzzle pieces in the remaining things. So, I guess we will take a look at that. So we're missing 2 over here. Looks like only 1 in Zone 3. And then 4 is 3, and 5 is 5. By the looks of things. So, let's have a look. Yes. So, this is the one where I was very confused as to, like, what actually... Oh, I see. So, you can see here, what's actually happened, right, is if I come back in here. So this actually... That thing keeps moving by itself. I didn't actually know it started moving. So what is my power in this? What's up, Balethal? I'm actually forgetting what my what the power that I had was in this one. I guess, like, theoretically, I could try speed running. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good. Why, is there even a fucking lunatic jumping at me anyway? I was thinking I might be able to try, like, speed running into that, and standing on it might help, but I'm not sure if that's true. Unfortunately, I didn't get there in time. I'm actually not really sure what the intended way to do that is. I can't really see any way other than that. Yeah, I'm really confused by that one. I also don't really know if standing on it even stops it, but it's hard for me to know that anyway. Like, are there other things that... Well, I guess I would never be able to figure that out. Irreversible. So, what happens if I just keep walking? Maybe I find something else? I don't think there's anything down here that's related. I wonder if it's another one of those puzzle gimmick things, but people were saying in chat yesterday that that never comes into play again. I guess that's probably not true. So now I'm wondering if maybe I return from the other side, if that can somehow get me there faster, or somehow change something else. Feels like that's probably not the case, but... Come on, dude. What an AIDS area, honestly. It looks like it does reset it the same way that the other one resets it, but... Why would it reaching the puzzle platform without rewinding change anything, though, Vic? Also, hi. It's just a... That doesn't stop anything. At least I can't see what would... Why... Like, if I interact with the puzzle platform, what does that do exactly? I know that the blocking block doesn't get rewound, but what does that have to do with the puzzle platform? I don't know, man. Okay, so as far as I understand, you're telling me that I should be moving all the way to the end of the level where there's the puzzle, the platform that holds the puzzle that I can interact with. But what does that help me with this? Oh. The joke is I'm just not supposed to rewind at all. Because if you rewind at all, then that's when you run into issues. What a bit. I was really confused why you were referencing the puzzle platform, though. Because I guess you meant this platform or something. But... Pranked. Yes, it's called irreversible. I didn't really take too long of a look at the timing of that, so... That explains my confusion, I guess. That's bullshit. I hit the up button. You motherfucker. Alright, just get me out. Let's find this one. What was this one? I don't remember. Oh, this one was tough. At least it feels like it's tough. Because I have to go grab a key, and the key is not irreversible. So... Yeah, and by the time you get here, you can't do anything. Ah, man. I remember I had a hypothesis for how I would beat this one, and that it was mostly timing-based, and I would have to get up here and then start the, well, I think the order you have to do it anyway is that you have to... Oh, wait, no. I remember this one now. So what I have to do is I have to go grab the key. Hold on. So I have to grab the key, and then, like, basically speedrun the grabbing of the key. And once I've done that, I can... now grab the... start the lever. Because the lever is connecting to something else, and neither of them are involved with time, I can now rewind. Well, it's unfortunate, but... Oh, I rewound too far, I think. Ah, shit, that sucks. Well... Does that even matter? I don't think so, right? Yeah, I can do that at any order, I guess. For some reason, I was thinking I needed to hurry up. So whatever. Let's try this again. I still don't know if it's possible for me to get the key in time, though. It doesn't seem likely. Unless there's something else I can do to slow that thing down. What's up, DF? Bread indeed. These guys look like they might be made of bread. I think maybe the answer is further along in the level or something, because it doesn't seem like it's actually possible to get to that thing in time. Maybe I'm just not thinking about it very clearly, though. Because if you run in, you go up the first big tall ladder, And then, so if you make a beeline for the key, does that really change anything? You absolutely need this to be in its position in order to get over here, because you can't jump high enough to unlock it. And even if you could, you wouldn't be able to jump high enough to get on there. So I feel like this 100% needs to be there. And you can't ride it along because it knocks you off here. So I was thinking maybe I have to like rewind and then time my... Like, rewind to this point where I have the key and then jump on the platform. But that doesn't really work either, because then I just get knocked off anyway. So it actually makes sense to do it in this order and then rewind until I have the key and try to speedrun my way there. But I don't think that would work based on the timing that I'm seeing here. So maybe if we rewind now. So I have the key. This is not the fastest possible, but even still, it's not that far away from it. And it feels like it's pretty unlikely that I would ever get there, so... I mean, I'll rewind all the way to the beginning. Alright, this is 100% the beginning, and I've already done that part. Oh, can I jump? No, I can't. I was gonna say maybe I could jump up on it that way. But that's not the case either. So where would I... Wow, that's embarrassing. Where would I intend to go exactly? I'm confused. Yeah, it's also not fast enough. If you have theories, as long as people are not just literally spoiling it, then that's fine. But if people have theories, that's also fine. These are ones that I've already tried for like at least 30 minutes each at this point without being able to figure it out. So at that point, I feel like it's not really the same thing. Like, I'm not saying I would just go, if I was playing this off stream, I would just go look up the solution or not, but... if people have ideas, that's fine. You know, I do remember that something that puzzled me was this stuff over here, is when you pull this lever to the left, it raises this platform. But that didn't seem to do anything. It was really confusing. Like, I wasn't sure if I had to do something, well, I wasn't sure if I had to do something else. So I guess on the off chance that it actually helps in some way, I will pull this lever. But as you can see, it doesn't really seem to do anything. Unless, like, being... Oh! Wow. I am very dumb. I don't know if I can really be considered dumb. It's really hard to see that that's a particle effect on the platform. Yeah, it might help if that just breaks it, I guess. Okay, well. Anyway, we figured it out. I was very confused for no reason. So that platform makes you immovable by time. So that's what was missing. It's very confusing. All right, that's done. Let's go find whatever is missing in here. What was the, out of curiosity, DF, you should post your theory now since they solved it anyway. And yes, keys get rewound. Anything that doesn't have the green sparkles gets rewound. I agree. Alright, I don't think I care about the key. This is another one that I tried a while ago, but I can't... Yes, this is one that was really confusing to me. So I think what I need... Oh, actually, I think I do know what needs to be done. I'm not sure if it's really true, though. So, if I stand on how far in do I have to get it? I have to get it past the doorway on the puzzle. Let me try this some more. No, it's the same, it looks like. Platform that moved across the room. The other side of the locked gate. Oh. No, I mean, the glowing platform just means that if anything glows green, like that puzzle piece icon in the top left, or like these plants from Mario, that just means that it's, Oh, that's the joke. Okay, well. Figured it out, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that just means it can't be rewound. That's all. The green dots, green glowing things. All right, well, I guess we're on a roll here. Which world is this? Okay. So we are missing 3 pieces. So this is the Shade world. I think this is probably my favorite mechanic in the game. So far, anyway. Not sure if there's any. Aha. So I'm piecing this together, and I basically need to make this guy. I have to knock this guy out. Okay, I guess that also works. Forgot about that part. Wait, did he go over here? Oh, he did. Well, I guess I did what I was supposed to do, but I'm kind of confused. I guess I can't actually... So I know you can double jump and all that, but how would I double jump with the clone? That wouldn't really work anyway. I thought for jumping on it from a higher height would increase my height. Guess that's not true. I'm pretty sure it is, though. Well. Like if I make that jump here, I guess it doesn't really increase my height at all, actually. It's really weird. That's the only way I can even get an enemy here, I'm pretty sure. Unless I can get it... I don't think I can kill it with just... Like, I don't think I can kill just one part of it, though. That's the problem. So in my conversation with Reagan Burns on the No Frauds Club channel, I talked about how... N++ has this gold that you can collect, and the gold is basically like an artificial or an optional hard difficulty, and that's what some of these puzzle pieces feel like, although they aren't optional for progression. It feels like you actually need to, like, getting this puzzle piece requires an in-depth knowledge of the mechanics such that, like, you can clear the whole world without actually being able to figure this one out, as evidenced by the fact that I have done that, so it's kind of interesting anyway. And you are left to your own devices, unless you have a stream, to figure that shit out. So, yeah, my basic idea here is that I absolutely need to have 2 enemies weak because you can get higher airtime through double jumping. But I'm really not sure how that would be possible exactly. Like, I guess I'm trying to think about like how my shade figures into this, because I'm kind of thinking that like basically I can jump on an enemy here, thus making them respawn, and I can then put the enemy in the same position as this guy is. Like, I can put the next one in the same spot. And then somehow I can jump on both of them if I rewind far enough. But I don't know if that's true. So I guess we should probably figure that out, actually. I guess it is true. It must be true then. So let's try that. So here we go. We got our guy. But I think I have to I have to put both jumps in like the same area, basically. I'm not sure though. I don't know, man. Maybe that's just a fraud. May have rewound too far. Or not far enough, what? So that's, I feel like that's kind of a hint there. Okay. I think that's it. So I have to get my guy to jump like that, right? But I have to give him 2 enemies to jump off of, somehow. Which is fucking crazy. How would I even... this is my thought anyway. I'm thinking like if I have to jump here, then I have to time the first guy to be where I jumped, right here. And then if I do that, then I should be able to... So if the first enemy's here, and then like the next enemy's here, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I guess I'll know when I hit the first jump. So here goes that. Well, let me try again. Too bad I can't jump on my own head. That would make this a lot more reasonable. Okay. So I landed here and here. So by the door is where the guy needs to be. That was too far, but let's try that. I don't know if that really works, though, because I think I'm still stuck doing the same thing. Yeah, my guy just unspawns. So maybe that isn't the solution. Can my guy jump on my head? Is that a thing? It doesn't look like it. Let's test it. No, I didn't think so. Oh! Holy shit! I had no idea. Wow. What a big brain. What an accident. Come here, man. I'm gonna give you a gravity assist. Wow. That was entirely accidental. That's pretty good. I never would have guessed, to be honest. So, I don't even remember what the deal was with this area. I guess I need to beat this guy again. What? Fuck. He dodged me. That motherfucker. True. Sometimes I too wonder how I managed to screw it up so badly. Noob IMO. I deserve that. So I already got the... Oh. What the fuck? Is this a speed run? What else would this be if it wasn't a speed run? It's so hard to know because you need to actually be able to see if this is done. Oh, I know what I have to do here. I think this is some mentally ill stuff, to be honest. I'm pretty sure my leading suspicion is that I need to record. Oh no, I can't do that because I can't have more than one clone at any given time. So that can't be it. I was gonna say I have to win this, like beat this guy 5 times or 4 times or whatever, so that I can hit him as closely as possible. But all right. We'll go ahead and restart that one. Although that... oh! No! I think I'm just a goofball. I think I just had to pull that lever over there, but I forget how you do that without... I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out later. After I redo this. A lot of those shadowed chandeliers, bro. I don't think you should have made, you know, placed so many orders for those. It's seemed like a reasonable thing, to be honest. Pranked myself again. Jesus. Can I rewind it any other point? No, apparently not. I'm just incapable, guys. I like meatballs too much. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Don't do that. I get it. So the door stays open or something? Aha! Okay. The door had more than one version. Oh, well. I didn't think about double tapping him like that. But goddamn, that sound effect is broken. Okay, so what I have to do here is actually a bit more goofy than I thought. At least I think this is what I have to do, but it might be wrong. Or I have to, like, wait for a longer period of time. Aha! Okay, now we know how it works. I did it again. Because you guys haven't heard that sound effect enough times. Sorry. I don't know where the key is. There it is. So now I have to wait. Probably 10 seconds is a reasonable safety. And then I have to not die at the beginning of the fucking run. Jesus. Ten seconds is probably overkill, to be honest. Obviously, hard to see the enemies when they're not in the foreground. Seems like a maybe too much of an obvious oversight. He didn't pull the switch. Did I not pull the switch? Is that my fault? Did I really dummy myself? My ears hurt. I think this is also one that... Yeah, okay. Alright, so Fragile Companion is a bit of a weird one. It might be really simple, though, knowing what we know about the whole key thing from the last attempt. No. Okay, that isn't it. So I remember moving further into this level, wondering where the other key might be, but So I can get another copy of the key. So I want to say if I get the key to stop here. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't think about that. Well, I was thinking that I could, oh, maybe I can still do it. No. That's funny. Okay. I guess they have limited lifetime, but I didn't know that. Alright, well, this is going to be the harder one, I suppose. Alright, that's the ring. That creates a slow field. Let's see what we can find out here. I think that this one was really hard for me to figure out. I feel like the flower is somehow a clue. And maybe it is, actually. Maybe the flower is sort of like showing you that you should slow things down for your jump. Okay, that's pretty close, actually, and that wasn't with the best of timing. Let's try it again. Aha. Okay. Alright, I have no idea how to move that thing, so let's figure it out, guys. I need a key to open that so that I can turn the lever so that's presumably that thing moves. And then I guess I'm guessing I probably have to do something else. Yes, so the key was really hard for me to figure out how to get to. Because I would have to... Oh, you know what? I think I slow down where the helmet is, like, directly above me. I put the ring there to slow the descent of that thing down so I can jump on him, on his head, and then hopefully get to where I need to go. I don't have the shade anymore, so I can't do that shade trick, but... With any luck, that would work. Oh, but I need to figure out a way to get up there first, so... Yeah, my guess is... that I need to do that here. So I can climb up. But then I can't move the ring, so... I hope it's in a good spot. On the bright side, there is a flower over there, and it's sort of near the flower, and if flowers are anything to go by, then that might be exactly what we need. Aw, man. There we go. So we have the key. This is progress. I agree. No, I'll never outrun those. I think I have to slow down the... I forget what my lesson was when I tried this earlier. Alright. So does that stay up there? It doesn't look like it, actually. The problem is, how do I get out? Huh. So that lets me get in, but not out. I still think this lets me get in, but not out as well. Does that really help me either, though? Then they still go in and I can't evade them. It feels like I have to somehow get on top of that cannon to put the ring down there, but that's basically impossible as far as I can tell. However, closer to the fuse is a good idea. Still doesn't look like I'm gonna get there, though. Yeah, it's like I need multiple rings or something. How would I do that? No, the bullets just kill you on contact. You can't bounce off of them like enemies. Theoretically, I could somehow... I guess this is super layered. So I need to... I agree. I have to slow this thing down so that this guy... can get down there. That's not good enough. That is pretty close, though. Even that was kind of close. Why couldn't I move? What the fuck? Alright. As soon as that guy goes down, I'm just gonna go down with him. There we go. Haha, you thought wrong. Nice try, but worse try. This was kind of annoying. Let's figure this one out. How the fuck did I do this the first time? Oh, I think I had to do this. Slow it down without slowing me down. Okay, so this one's actually pretty easy now that I think about it. I agree. Hopefully that doesn't hitch it up or anything. That's fine. So, obviously now I can just, walk over to this piece with impunity. That one was pretty easy, actually. Alright. So this one was really tough. But I think my mistake the first time was basically hoping that they... Oh my god. So I have to use the ring for that last one because it's just too stupid otherwise. So now he comes down here. And I guess I need two of them? Oh, but I need two of them like relatively in short order because of that. And these guys can't be slowed down, so... I don't know. I'll try with one of them. Maybe it's possible. Yeah, I thought as much. So, you need two of them. You basically need two back-to-back, which is pretty tough. Okay. How is that even possible? I guess you could sync them all up. They all seem to be in the same order, actually. Oh my god, I was doing so well. There you go. Well, now I've got a free line of recruits, I guess. Which may not actually be very helpful. Oh my god. What a mess. Okay, this is our shot here, boys. Oh, and we fucked it. Oh, we almost had a backup chance, but we blew that one too. True. Alright. Oh. I thought I hit the other one. And so I was gonna keep going to follow the one on the other side. Oh my god, I've really fucked it now. I am using the PC, homie. I'm pretty sure stopping time wouldn't matter anyway. Actually, would it? I don't even... I know what you're talking about as far as... I've done it before on PC, but I don't remember how to do it, to be honest. Finally. If I remember correctly, though, there's a second one in here that I didn't have. Oh, did I? I think I already got that one. Yeah, never mind. So we're only missing one of them, then. Let's see if this is even one that we're missing a piece of. It is. Okay. Ah, I remember this one. So this one was pretty confusing. I couldn't figure this one out either. So, alright, let's break this one down. So, glowy platform that makes you immune to rewinding time, that's on the screen in the upper right-hand-ish area, is moved around by that lever on the right. But the other thing that's moved around by that lever is the bottom one. And you can see the ladder also extends down. Now, when you pull that lever up there, it moves the platform that's holding up the other ladder, and it comes all the way down. And during that process, it bounces. And so this is just I have to refamiliarize myself with this puzzle for a moment. So I'm going to do that. So this gets me there slightly quicker, but not by much. I basically need to somehow be on this platform when the lever is pulled, so that I can, when the ladder extends up, I guess what I can, okay, so that's probably what I have to do actually, is I have to climb up here. I have to put the ring up here. And then I have to run back and stand on the platform, but I think then the ring still disappears because the ring isn't on, it's not anti-time. Yeah. So I don't know how I would manage to do that. There's a brief period of time after you leave this that you're still immune to time rewind. And so I figured that has something to do with it. Maybe this is it somehow, but I still don't think I can make that jump, so. Yeah, no matter what height I'm at, I can't make that jump. So I wonder what the ring is used for then here. I definitely need to be on that platform. And so I figured the easiest way to do that is to get the ring on that platform. But if I do that, then well, the ring obviously is brought down, right? So... And it looks like that the lever up there is broken and cannot be pulled again. So, yeah, it's broken. So I can't do anything about that. How would I do that then? Because I'm pretty sure that is my objective. Getting the ring on there before the ladder goes down, somehow. Or like while the ladder is coming down? I really don't know how that's even possible though. It's like I definitely need the ladder. I definitely want the ladder to be on the, like, coming down, and the ring to be at its base. So I have to be off the ladder to pop that. So I definitely want it to be there, right? I don't know. I'll just keep rewinding, I guess. So I can put the ring there, and then I can pull the lever. Does that really let me do that? I also don't really know what the significance of that machine is there, but... I fucked it. See, what I was trying to do there is like timing it, but it doesn't really help. Oh, what the fuck would I do then? Well, I definitely need to pull the lever. Question is, what do I need to do before that happens? Would slowing down the descent of the ladder do anything different? So putting this ring up where the lever is, like, would that help in some way? Feels like probably not, because then I couldn't grab it along the way down. Yeah, it turns out I can't put it down on the far edge there. Good. We're on too far. Alright, let's try that again. I think that might be related to what I have to do. Doesn't help either. So what if I don't even bother deploying the ring at all? And then the solution is just to abuse the timing of my rewind? Of me being invulnerable to time rewind. While, like, I'm still doing that. I'm still like that for a moment here. That doesn't really help me, I don't think. I'm pretty sure they're just oh! That's my dumb fault, I guess. So I assumed that because they were giving me time immunity, they were also immune to time. But that's just me not looking closely enough at the particles. What does that really help me with now? Exactly. Yeah, wait, what does that even allow me to do? This one to the right is irrelevant. That doesn't help me at all. This one going up could theoretically allow me to get closer to the... Like, I guess if it was further up and I jumped off like that, although I don't know if that would really help while the ladder itself is coming down. Oh, you guys are smart cookies, dude. So basically I do this. Wow. I honestly would never have figured that one out, to be honest. I guess maybe I would have eventually, but it would have been a very long fucking wait. I guess it would have, yeah, it would have actually been like next to impossible to do this otherwise. Alright, well, now we've gained access to the final area. I think my most, my least favorite aspect of the ring world was that, it wasn't very enjoyable in the sense that it takes a long time to move after you put down the ring. But I don't really know what you would have done to solve that, because if you gave yourself, like, if you gave the character temporary immunity to that speed, then that would have morphed a lot of the puzzles. And if you gave him permanent immunity to that speed, that would morph even more of the puzzles, so... yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not reading all this, obviously, but... flower. Not sure what that really accomplishes, but... That's some psychosis. Braid! Oh, true. Okay. Three. Listen, lady. What am I supposed to do here, huh? I'm not really sure how time rewinding figures into this one. I thought maybe I would have to, like, make him smash the thing over and over again. Aha! It blew up the things. Or it incinerated the thing that was firing the things. And thus the things ceased to exist. Hey, come on. I was kind of hoping that these things that were spawned by these things would also cease to exist. but you know. No! Come on. Yeah, yeah. He got unthinged, alright. I'm about to get unthinged. Honestly, why don't these things get unthinged? Yeah, let's try. Thinking I may just have to be faster or something. I don't know, maybe it's just not possible. Probably is, if I got a little bit more ground earlier. If it is timing based like that though, which I imagine it really isn't, that would be a pretty big slap in the face. I don't get it. What am I supposed to do here? I can't get into the cannon and shoot myself, unfortunately. Ha 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 ha! Prank. What the fuck? How do I have... Alright, let's actually try to be fast then. Yeah, because you see things get unthinged when the thing that thinged them gets unthinged, so why don't those things get unthinged after I thing them? I'm really confused. I just had to be really fast, I guess. That's kind of weird. Ah, 6-9. 8-0. True. Come on. Maybe that also would have done something different. Oh, now my controls are inverted. I guess I have to go backwards. Oh. Oh, I can only go back by one, so this must be intentional then. I get it. We did whatever this was. I can't unpause it, so. Because I thought maybe that I was supposed to do something like that. Because it has a ladder on it now in the replay. Now it looks like she's trying to kill me, to be honest. Oh, I get it. the joke is I'm the stalker the whole time. Well, by joke, I obviously mean secret message. I can't read whatever that is. Oh, I couldn't finish reading because I walked into another book. Now we are all sons of bitches, by the way. That's a line. Well, we're... I don't know. Maybe that is somehow related. I don't suppose this just leads out into... Oh, I guess this is like me coming full circle or something. Yeah, obviously I skipped all the reading for the most part, so totally missed out on whatever the story of Braid was, but in a way, not really, because the story wasn't the whole... The story was also just whatever was going on there. It's kind of weird because... my gut reaction is that little sequence of like experiencing the like following so the whole area being in reverse at the end, and then you experiencing it after, right? Is that's like that, you know, it's a clever thing, but it's a thing that maybe you would have seen like a twist similar to a twist you might see in like a backstabbing, like, unreliable narrator movie or something. I don't know. Like, I can't think of anything off the top of my head as an example. But you actually had to experience it or do it in this, so it felt more interactive just by definition. So I thought that was kind of cool. But unless I suppose I could figure this out if I looked really closely or something, but it doesn't feel like that same degree of like, here's like an event happening and you're seeing it through a potentially unreliable narrator's eyes, but if you like look at it from a different perspective, or in this case a different angle of time, then you'll see that there's more to it than meets the eye, right? I feel like that truth, it's obviously true in the last level, but it doesn't really feel like it's true in many other cases, or in any other cases actually that I can think of. And we see these paintings here, and it's like, you know, I don't know what all of these specifically look like or mean or whatever. You know, the first one looks like it's them having a picnic or something, and then the second one looks like they're older and still drinking, and then I don't know, they come home and there's no kid in the bed or something in the third one. And the kid is alone in school or someplace in the fourth one in the bottom left, and then, I don't know, he's out in the middle of the street, Maybe he threw away his ring. I don't know what's going on in the bottom right of that one over there or whatever. So there's art, or there's things going on. There's hidden meanings that are deeper or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Right now, I can't say that I've figured it all out. Now, maybe if I went through and I read all of this stuff, or Braid lashing at him with contempt. So this is sort of like going back to simpler times and stuff like that, I guess, is what the subtext of that text is. Anyway, maybe if I really studied all the text, I'd be able to figure out more of what the connections are. But that last book where they talk about they're in a garden or whatever, that seems to be what this is depicting. So then I guess I would have more of a connection to what the art depicts if I had read through all the text. But I've made no bones about saying I don't think that text is a very effective medium for communicating ideas, big or small. In this game, it seems to be the thrust of the story. In other games, it's like, I'm thinking of Dead Space is one of the games that always comes to mind when this topic comes up, where it's like, okay, Isaac, your protagonist, who's mostly silent throughout the whole thing. Obviously, he does have some dialogue, but it's really, really measured, very small amounts. And apparently he writes, I don't know, pages and pages of logs that you can read in text format. It's like, what? Why not have this work into the game as dialogue, So that feels pretty stupid anyway. But anyway, that's just one part of it. Obviously, I think that I made my... Maybe I didn't really fully talk about all the mechanics, but anyway, I thought the ring felt kind of wonky. DF had a comment. He said, wonder how it would have been if instead of slowing down your perspective, it made everything around you faster and gradually balanced over to slowing things down as you moved further away from it. Oh, yeah, okay. That was your time dilation suggestion. It does sound very complicated, but at the same time, it feels like you'd probably get an intuitive understanding of how things worked if you played around with it. I don't know how well this game would have lent to the puzzles that you would have needed to make around that mechanic, but I would have to see it in action, I guess, to know, and I'm not a puzzle map designer anyway, so I probably wouldn't have the immediate ideas. I guess I can speak briefly on how I interfaced with puzzles in this game. Obviously, it took a lot of retries and a lot of consultation and thinking to get through the puzzles. And some of them felt more satisfying than others. Obviously, the fact that in one of the earlier levels, in order to get to a part, you had to literally relocate the puzzle so that you could jump on that thing that the bottle is on in the painting. You had to relocate the painting in the level so because that texture looks kind of like the texture of the ledge. And it's just like, okay, man, I don't know how I was supposed to figure that one out. I would have to go back and rewind the first video to see if that piece is even something you can get access to before moving on from that level. I imagine I'm going to give Jonathan Blow and his friends who made this game the benefit of the doubt and say that you probably can, because that does sound like if he's going to make that a thing, then he would probably put that early on enough for you to get it. But as far as I can tell, that comes into play exactly 0 other times in the rest of the game. So that would feel almost more misleading if I stumbled upon that, or if I made that hypothesis that, oh, this looks kind of like that, maybe I can jump on it, and then did and found out that actually it is true. It feels like that would be even more misleading because it never comes up again later on. I'll say I haven't seen it come up again. Maybe it could, and I solved the puzzle some other way. Anyway, something that happens a lot in all puzzle games that I've played is that there is only one solution. And I come from like a more real-time, a more action-oriented game. I like FPS games, RTS games, these games that require fast problem solving strategic deployment of, as well as a mechanical execution behind that higher level strategy. These are the kinds of things that I really like. So that's like games like StarCraft, Quake, Counter-Strike, I guess the original Doom to some degree, although I mostly just played single player content for that. So these are the kinds of games that I mostly lend myself to. And the thread that runs through them all is that you can experience, so you can find success using so many different implements depending on the strategy leveraged by your opponents. So, you know, a solution, a really simple example in an RTS is that a solution to the enemy's tanks might be aircraft or infantry or tanks of your own. You know, there could be many solutions to a problem posed by your opponent. Now, in this case, there was one major, like for the most part, the majority of the puzzles, it wasn't really timing based or execution based. And in the few cases it was, I kept second guessing whether it actually was. Like, is that real? Which is obviously like the last level there, where I had to find the right timing to jump on top of the enemy. Like, I had to get there fast enough to jump on top of the enemy early enough so that I didn't get owned in that weird sequence where I had to then thread the needle between other enemies. If you guys remember what I'm talking about there with the bread heads and the firewall on the left. Yeah, what I'm getting at anyway is that it very much felt like sometimes timing and mechanical like consistency was required, and many other times it wasn't. And so I felt like maybe there was a little bit of a mixed bag there. But I wouldn't have been as confused by that if that was just if I was very obviously shown in the early stages of the game that like mechanical execution would allow you to create shortcuts for yourself to achieve success, find success solving puzzles, like that would have been an alternative path to the less mechanical, more, I don't know, like the lower APM or the lower precision player could still find success by doing something that takes longer, right? So basically, like you can, it's not exactly what I'm saying, but you could imagine that like if somebody was trying to speed run this game, they might use very different strategies than someone like me who's just playing it for the first time. I fancy myself somebody who can get into the games on a mechanical level and study them and then master them, but you know, obviously I don't claim to have done that here. And I guess that leads me to my other point, is that the content feels kind of short. So in addition to the puzzles often only having one solution, and the puzzles that do have solutions that are on the more mechanical side require mechanical skill and precision to pull off, being kind of confusing in that respect, where it's not always clear if that's really the case or if that is just a shortcut, because it's such like an inconsistent aspect of it. I felt like even the parts that I really liked, like the shade puzzles, you know, there really wasn't that many of them, which is a weird criticism to levy at the game, I guess, in a way, because on the one hand, I'm saying, oh, I feel like maybe the puzzles were kind of one note because there was only one solution, which I understand is actually commonplace in puzzle games. But on the other hand, I'm like, oh, I really wish there were like, you know, twice as many puzzles or something, because that would have given me more opportunity to really learn the mechanics in a way that didn't feel like I was, it didn't feel like I was just retrying for like puzzle pieces so that I could progress to the end of the game. At the same time, I guess that criticism is tempered a little bit by the fact that because I was forced to try to get those puzzle pieces, it did make me learn and master the mechanics eventually, or at least maybe master is a strong word, but learn enough about the mechanics to solve the puzzle of getting that piece. So it's not entirely without its merits, or whatever. Like, there's definitely some aspects here that by making those pieces optional for general progress throughout the level, but not optional for the whole game progress overall, I was forced to eventually confront those and sort of rack my brain for solutions until eventually figuring them out, some of them thanks to chat, which is helpful, of course. I still feel like I would certainly not have turned my nose away or turned my nose up at the game if it had more puzzles, is all I'm saying. If there was more content here. Because, and I'm assuming, by the way, maybe some people who've played this game for longer can tell me if I actually have received the full ending and there's not some hidden world. I assume that's the case. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure that it would have actually been more satisfying if there were more puzzles, but I do feel like I would have had I would have felt like there were more interesting things for me to do alongside learning about the mechanics and figuring out how they work. I think somebody said this in the first stream. It might have been Fagudo, but the way to solve the puzzles or whatever is like, so basically this game doesn't necessarily test you with regards to mechanical skill, like I was mentioning earlier. It's more like once you learn how the mechanics themselves work, you can basically solve any puzzle. And then I would say there were a standout few that did require mechanical synchronicity. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, I prefer that that's one of many ways to solve it. So yeah, it'll be interesting because I know The Witness is the game I'm going to be playing next. It's also something I've never played or even seen before, just like this game. And it's another one of those games where it's obviously very different than Braid from an upfront aesthetic perspective because it's first person 3D, I think I know it's 3D. I don't remember if it's first person, or don't know if it's first or third person. Pretty sure it is first person, that is. So assuming that is the case, obviously it's very different. And that makes me think like, oh, this game is like, at face value, you wouldn't think that there's many parallels to be made here. But I'm really interested in seeing how the puzzles themselves evolved from the format of being 3D and first person, presumably, and also just in general, like if there are sometimes multiple solutions, or maybe in a hair-splitting way, there's always multiple solutions because there's always like things you can, like head spaces you can get in that are different that will still lead you to the same conclusion. I guess maybe that might diffuse my argument a bit, but I'm just interested in seeing how those get work together. And yeah, I'm not sure what I expected out of Braid, but I got my sort of like time rewind platformer stuff, and I don't know, it was cool. It was interesting, and I wish it was longer. And I guess that's pretty much the main thing here. So thanks for hanging out, guys, and thanks to the people in the chat who helped out on the few occasions where I couldn't figure it out myself. And yeah, stay tuned. Early March, I will begin my playthrough of The Witness, same channel. So if you're interested in that, I'll see you then. Bye.